When you wake up in the morning and you don't know exactly what you're chasing, you're already behind. That's the truth nobody wants to swallow. You say you want success. You say you want growth. You say you want a new life, but you're stepping into every day without direction, without structure, without a blueprint. And deep down, you know it. You feel it. That frustration you carry isn't because you're incapable. It's because you're unfocused. You're moving, but you're not moving asterisk toward asterisk anything specific. You're busy, but you're not productive. You want progress, but you haven't given yourself a map to even recognize progress when it shows up. You can't keep living like you're hoping life will figure itself out. Nothing great in this world ever built itself. Buildings don't build themselves. Businesses don't build themselves. Champions don't build themselves. Every single thing that grows at the highest level grows because someone sat down and created a plan. Someone said, this is where I'm going, this is what it will take, this is how I'm going to get there. And they wrote it. They committed to it. They lived by it, not casually, not when it was convenient. They built their lives around that plan the way others build their lives around distractions. You have to understand something. If you don't create a plan, life will hand you one, and you won't like it. Life will schedule your days for you. Life will dictate your energy for you. Life will choose your outcomes for you. And you'll look back wondering why nothing changed, why your dreams stayed dreams, why your potential stayed potential. It's because you never gave your future a direction. You never gave your purpose a structure. You never gave your effort a target. You just hoped progress would show up like a delivery package on your doorstep. It doesn't work like that. You must decide exactly what you want and then design the path to get it. Not a vague path, not a someday path. A real, detailed, intentional plan. A plan that tells you what to do when you're tired. A plan that tells you what to do when you're tempted. A plan that reminds you what you're fighting for when your emotions start arguing with your purpose. That's what separates dreamers from doers. Dreamers wait for moments. Doers create systems, and here's the powerful part. The moment you write down a clear plan, everything changes. Your energy changes, your confidence changes, your decisions change. Suddenly you're not guessing, you're not wasting time. You're not chasing 10 different things at once. You're focused, you're locked in. You're freeing your mind from doubt, because clarity kills confusion. When you know where you're going, you stop being intimidated by the distance. When you see the steps, the journey becomes manageable. When you see the path, the work feels purposeful. You stop comparing yourself to others because now you're too busy following your plan. You stop complaining because now you understand what the work demands. You stop procrastinating because now every day has meaning. You stop accepting maybe because now you're chasing must. That's what a plan does. It transforms your mentality before it ever transforms your life. And once the mentality shifts, the progress becomes inevitable. But you must be honest with yourself. You can talk motivation all day. You can hype yourself up all day. You can get fired up watching videos, listening to powerful words, repeating affirmations, but if you don't put a plan behind that fire, it burns out. Because hype doesn't replace discipline, emotion doesn't replace structure, desire doesn't replace strategy. You must take the time to sit down, look at your life, and create the blueprint that matches where you want to go. You can't wing greatness, you can't improvise transformation, you can't freestyle your way to your next level. Every breakthrough you want is on the other side of the plan you haven't written yet. Every goal you dream about becomes reachable when you create the roadmap to reach it. Every version of you that you're hungry to become is waiting for you to finally stop moving blindly and start moving intentionally. Because no plan means no progress, and no progress means no change. It all starts with deciding that your future deserves clarity. Most people say they have a plan, But when you ask them to show it, they can't produce anything. Because what they really have is a wish list, a set of hopes floating around with no structure, no deadlines, no specifics, nothing that forces accountability. They call it a plan because it makes them feel responsible, but deep down they know it's not guiding their life. It's just an idea, and ideas don't change your situation, execution does. But execution can only happen when your plan is clear, detailed, and specific enough to create pressure. A plan that doesn't stretch you, doesn't challenge you, doesn't demand anything from you, it's not a plan. It's comfort dressed up as ambition. You've got to understand this. Progress doesn't come from vague intentions. You can't just say, I want to be better. Better at what? By when? How will you measure it? What will you sacrifice? What will you consistently do that you're not doing now? A real plan forces you to answer those questions. A real plan doesn't allow you to hide behind general statements. It pushes you to confront the truth about your habits, your discipline, your priorities. A plan strips away the fluff and leaves you faced with exactly what needs to happen for your life to elevate. Most people avoid specifics because specifics expose them. If you say you want to lose weight, that's easy. It keeps you safe. But if you say you're waking up at 5 a.m. every day to run 3 miles, now there's no hiding. If you say you want to save money, that's easy. But if you say you're cutting your unnecessary spending by 40% and putting it into a separate account every week, now you can't make excuses. If you say you want to be successful, that's easy. But if you write down the exact projects, skills, or hours you're committing to daily, now the truth shows up. A real plan removes your ability to lie to yourself. And the moment your plan becomes specific, something powerful happens. You stop negotiating with your goals. That's the problem for most people. They negotiate too much. They negotiate with their alarm clocks. They negotiate with their responsibilities. They negotiate with their potential. A vague plan gives you room to wiggle out every time it gets uncomfortable. But a specific plan corners you. It says, this is what you said you would do. This is the level you said you would operate at. Now do it. And that's why specifics matter. They eliminate the wiggle room that destroys progress. When your plan is structured with real targets, real timelines, and real standards, it becomes a contract with yourself. You're not relying on motivation anymore. You're relying on commitment, and commitment doesn't care how you feel. Commitment doesn't care who doubted you. Commitment doesn't care if you're tired, upset, stressed, or uncertain. Commitment has one job, keep you moving, and a detailed plan fuels that commitment because it gives it direction. Think about it. When a builder constructs a home, every measurement is specific, every step is mapped out. Every phase is timed. Nothing is left to chance. Why? Because one wrong measurement, one missing detail, one overlooked step, everything falls apart. Your life is no different. Too many people are trying to build their future with vague vision, and that's why the structure keeps collapsing. You can't create a strong life with a weak plan. A powerful shift happens when you stop treating your goals like suggestions and start treating them like instructions. You become more intentional with your time. You become more aware of your habits. You start noticing the things you're allowing into your life that slow you down. You start replacing emotional decisions with strategic ones. You stop living on accident and start living on purpose. The truth is, the universe responds to specificity. Opportunity responds to clarity. Progress responds to direction. When you know exactly what you want and exactly what it takes, your steps become sharper, your pace becomes stronger, and your results become undeniable. You're no longer wandering, you're building, you're no longer wishing, you're working. And when your plan is precise, your progress becomes inevitable. Because a goal without specifics is nothing more than a fantasy. A plan with specifics is the beginning of transformation. Everybody loves the idea of having a plan. Everybody gets excited about writing goals, creating routines, mapping out the next chapter of their lives. But when it comes to the part that actually makes that plan work, discipline, that's where most people tap out. Because discipline isn't glamorous, discipline isn't loud, discipline isn't the part people post online. Discipline is the quiet, consistent, repetitive grind that nobody sees but everybody benefits from. It's the engine behind your progress, the part of your life that determines whether your plan becomes reality or stays a beautiful dream on paper. You can have the most detailed plan in the world, color-coded, organized, step by step, perfectly structured, but if you don't have the discipline to follow it, it's worthless. A plan without discipline is like a car without fuel. It looks good, it has potential, it can take you far, but it isn't going anywhere. And you know that. You've had seasons in your life where you had intentions, goals, ideas, dreams, but no discipline to back them. And what happened? Nothing. Not because you weren't capable, but because you didn't follow through long enough to see the outcome. Discipline is the difference between wishing and working. It's the part of you that shows up when your emotions don't. It's the part of you that pushes when you're tired, that stays focused when you're tempted, that keeps moving when everyone else has stopped. Discipline is the fight between the version of you that wants comfort and the version of you that wants growth, and every single day one of those versions wins. Progress happens only when the disciplined version wins more than it loses. A disciplined person doesn't wait for motivation. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't wait for inspiration to strike. They understand that motivation is a spark, but discipline is the fire. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going when the excitement fades. And if you're honest, you've had moments where you've relied too heavily on motivation. You said you'd do it when you felt ready. You said you'd start when it was the right time. You said you'd finish when you got in the mood. But life doesn't reward moods. It rewards discipline. You need to realize that discipline is not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about showing up even when the results aren't visible yet. It's about trusting the process even when the progress feels slow. It's about keeping your word to yourself even when nobody is watching. Discipline teaches you to stop breaking promises you make to your future. It teaches you to become someone your future can trust. And the truth is, discipline builds confidence. Every time you follow through, you prove to yourself that you can be trusted. Every time you stick to the plan, you reinforce the belief that you can handle the journey. Every day you stay committed, you strengthen the foundation of who you're becoming. That's why disciplined people walk with a different energy. They don't need to announce their grind. They don't need approval. They don't need validation. They know what they're doing, and they know why they're doing it. But discipline will cost you. It will cost you comfort. It will cost you excuses. It will cost you the life you're used to. And that's why so many people run from it. They want change without sacrifice, progress without structure, growth without discomfort. But you can't elevate while holding on to the habits that keep you low. Discipline demands that you trade temporary pleasure for permanent progress. It demands that you choose what you want most over what you want right now. When you build discipline, your plan becomes alive. It starts breathing, it starts moving, it starts producing. Every choice compounds, every action adds up. The small daily wins become unstoppable momentum. And momentum is powerful once it gets going. It becomes hard to stop. That's when transformation begins. That's when results become real. That's when you look back and realize that discipline didn't just change your behavior. It changed your entire life. Because discipline is the bridge between the plan you wrote and the progress you want. There will come a moment in your journey, maybe more than one, when everything in you wants to quit. Not because you're weak, not because you're incapable, but because life has a way of testing every bit of strength you say you have. Life will hit you with deadlines, responsibilities, unexpected losses, setbacks you didn't see coming, and emotions you don't know how to manage. And in those moments, motivation won't save you, hype won't save you, excitement won't save you, that spark you had in the beginning won't save you. What saves you, what keeps you from folding, is the plan you created long before the storm arrived. When everything around you becomes chaotic, your plan becomes your anchor. It reminds you why you started when your feelings are trying to convince you to stop. It brings you back to your commitment when your mind is overwhelmed. It gives you direction when your situation feels out of control. Without a plan, you fall apart in the pressure. With a plan, you may shake, you may struggle, you may stumble, but you do not break. People think quitting happens because someone is lazy. No, quitting happens because someone had no foundation to stand on when life pushed them. When you face adversity without a plan, you start improvising. You start reacting instead of responding. You start panicking instead of preparing. You start making emotional decisions instead of strategic ones. And emotional decisions will always push you away from your goals, not toward them. But when you have a plan, a real plan, you have a roadmap back to stability. You can look at the steps you wrote and say, I don't have to fix everything today. I just have to follow the next step. That structure saves you mentally. It protects your focus. It gives you clarity during moments when your thoughts are loud and messy. That's why some people keep moving while others shut down. It's not that they're stronger. It's that they're guided. There will be days when you wake up and feel nothing. No drive, no spark, no energy. Days when you question whether what you're doing even matters. Days when progress feels so far away that you wonder if it's all worth it. And that is exactly why a plan is necessary, because your feelings can change. But your plan remains the same. The plan doesn't ask how you feel. The plan doesn't care if you're in the mood. The plan doesn't cancel because you're tired. The plan tells you what needs to be done so you don't lose yourself in moments of weakness. And when life hits you the hardest, that plan becomes your truth. It reminds you of who you said you were going to become. It reminds you of the promises you made to yourself. It reminds you of the commitment you declared long before the discomfort showed up. That's why people with solid plans push through seasons that would break others. They have something stronger than emotion holding them together. Your plan helps you see setbacks for what they truly are. Interruptions, not endings. Challenges don't mean you're failing. They mean you're getting closer. Obstacles don't mean stop. They mean adjust. With a plan, you stop viewing problems as signs to quit and start viewing them as part of the journey. The plan gives you the ability to recalibrate instead of collapse. You have to understand, every storm eventually ends. Every hard season eventually shifts. Every dark moment eventually gives way to light. But if you quit in the middle because you didn't rely on your plan, you never get to see what was waiting for you on the other side. Your plan keeps you steady long enough to reach what your emotions would have made you walk away from. Your strength isn't measured by how you act when everything is perfect. It's measured by how you act when nothing is. And in those moments, the plan you created becomes the backbone that allows you to stand tall when everything around you is trying to pull you down. Because when life gets tough, your plan becomes the reason you keep pushing.